Well, hey friends and neighbors, this is Chuck out at Sheraton Park Farms. Welcome back to the farm. So for those of you that use the Suscovich Style chicken tractors, I think we've got an improvement on that thing. Buddy of mine, his son decided to build me one to try out. Brought it over about a week or so ago. We've not actually put it into use yet, but wanted to show y'all this thing. Got some pretty cool features on it, so stick around. Y'all may be interested in one of these. Hang out. So for those of you that are in the pasture poultry business, y'all know there's primarily two different styles of pasture-based chicken pens. There's the Joel Salatin style, 10 foot by 12 foot by 2 feet tall, and then there's the Suscovich style, which is what we use here on our farm. Reason that we use the Suscovich style is because I ain't getting any younger, and it's hard for me to get up and down, especially to get down in a 2 foot box, 2 foot tall box, and scrape a bunch of chickens that don't want to come out of a back corner so we've elected to use the Suscovich style because of the arched roof. So on those chicken tractors, you can get in, you can manage birds, manage feed, manage water, and on catching day, super easy to go in there and catch birds. You can just park your chicken crate right in the door, go in there and catch those birds, put them in the crate. You can stand up. I'm 5'8". I can just about fully stand up inside one. Not quite, but I can get pretty close. But let's take a look at the Suscovich style, and then I'm going to show you the improvement that Michael came up with. Here's one of our standard Suscovich style chicken tractors. These things are 6 feet wide. They're 12 feet long overall, but the internal piece, the inside, is about 10 feet. So measurement wise, compared to the one I'm going to show you in a minute, there really essentially is no different. Wood construction along the bottom, we try to use pressure treated. I've built a couple of these and not used pressure treated, and the runners start to rot. They come apart real easy. The screws will, kind of strip out over time. Pulling them across an uneven ground, there's a lot of torque, a lot of twist, and so there ends up being some issues with the structural stability. But again, these things are nice. We got a door. Don't have protection up here. You can put some chicken wire over there, but the door is not does not fully enclose at the top. And then again, this is all wood construction. Screws, there's some lap joints in here with the 1/2-inch conduit, chicken wire on top, and then we've got our regular tarp. If you've been in the pasture poultry world, you've seen these. You probably got a set of plans for them. Probably even have one. We have 12 here, I think. The style works great, but there is some issues for us with the durability, and I think that's what our friend Michael has fixed. I need to fix some chicken wire down there. So let's go up and take a look at what he built. So here's the improvement that our friend Michael has come up with. This is an all-metal Suscovich style chicken tractor. Basically the same dimensions. It is 6 feet, a little over 6. I think it's about 6'7", 6'7" across, 10 feet long. 10 feet is the length that this 1-inch conduit comes in, and then all of the joints are welded, ground down as needed, and then painted. No rot. Don't have to worry about screws working loose. Got a full-size door. Don't have that, on the Suscovich style, the wooden ones, you have a flat top of the door. Here he has molded the door so that it matches the shape of the arch. These end up being just a little bit taller inside. I can fully stand up in these. Chicken wire across the top is secured with the zip ties, just like all of us do with the Suscovich style. If you're using chicken wire on the top, they've got full chicken wire along the top, along the back. He did use a little bit of a different style, kind of a welded wire at the bottom. We talked about that. This could be done with hardware cloth, with chicken wire, whatever somebody wanted to do. I think the sides on this one did come up just a little bit taller. than the ones on the Suscovich Style tractor. But again, this is a marked improvement over over the wooden ones that we've been building. So got a nice little door latch here, door handle there. Works out good for the door. Again, these can, you can hang your feed and water from the inside top if you want to do that. We talked about mounting some wheels on the back, or taking a set of wheels like a lawnmower wheel, putting a lag through it with a couple of nuts, a couple of washers, and then sliding it inside of the piece of conduit there, so that you can just roll this just exactly like you do the Suscovich Style. So marked improvement on that. Thought it was a great idea. In talking to him, he says that he can build these. This one is 10 feet long because that's the length that the conduit comes in. He can build them up to 20 feet long if somebody wanted that, and also could probably make them a little bit wider. So a lot of different options on this. He is a super hand at putting stuff together, doing the welding work, coming up with the idea. And so this has turned out really nice. I'm going to leave his contact information in the description down below. If this is something that you might be interested in, he's here in Central North Carolina, about 25-30 minutes from us, down in Asheboro. I think these will make a great investment because this is not going to rot. It's not going to break down like the wooden ones do. I think they're just going to be a ton more durable than what we've been building. So, little improvement on the Suscovich Style tractor. We're going to put this thing into service. I've got a tarp to go on it. We're going to go ahead and put our turkeys in here. We're going to have to brood them a little bit longer, so we'll put a light in it. Tarp over top, feed and water. Again, these things are fantastic for chickens, turkeys. We've actually brooded piglets in these, in one of these in the past. We just put some piglets in there, put a light in it, tarp over the top. Worked great. Some little young guys that we had a couple years ago. So, but anyway, the Suscovich Tractor 2.0. So there's a marked improvement on the Suscovich Style tractor, much more durable version. I think that's probably going to be a really nice option for folks if you're interested in using the Suscovich Style and pasturing your poultry. Not going to have a lot of repairs and that kind of thing. We're going to feature that thing some more in some other videos whenever we get it out on pasture and get our turkeys in it. So excited to put that thing to use. Michael's a great guy. Like I said, I'm going to leave his information down below. Reach out to him if it's something that you might be interested in. He can talk price, options, and all that kind of thing with you. But I think that's going to do it. I'm going to post a link to a couple other videos over here. If you've not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Follow along with us. We got all kinds of stuff going on here. We got the pasture poultry processing class, the second one coming up. We've got our pastured pig class coming up. If you've not signed up for that, I'll post a link to that in the description down below. We'll see you on the next video. Thanks.